now. So just 1 minute off. That's fine. Oh, okay. Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Forex Gym. Good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are at the moment. So we do have Chris saying good morning, George. Morning, Chris. Good to have you back. So we are live. So this is live Forex analysis. The ones who don't know, and I do this live Forex analysis Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. UK time. So every Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. I'm here doing a live Forex analysis, which lasts 1.5 hours. Unless there is no activity in the chat, then I will be signing it out early. So today I will be analyzing these three currencies, which is British pounds, Japanese yen, Aussie against US dollar, followed by US dollar, Japanese yen. Actually, just before I was looking to go live, euro against Australian dollar is starting to skyrocket. So there could be a potential opportunities on that one. I do have my lovely assistant in here, so will be helping me out today and to address your inquiries and any requests to make sure that I don't miss anything else. So guys, don't be shy, you can shoot the questions as well as if you want me to analyze any particular currencies, just shoot them in the chat box, no problem. I will be addressing them in pretty much every currency analysis I've done. Then I'll come back to the questions, and then I'll read the chat box. So what should we do now? So start with the British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, let's actually trading on a Friday. Chris saying, if I'm honest, I don't like trading on Friday. Yeah, I generally trade on Friday. I do trade on the somewhere up until midday. And then after that, unless I see some kind of sort of strong volatility, then I'm very hesitant to take the trade. So it's generally the first half of the day. Then after that, certainly it starts to die down. Yeah, on Fridays generally are flat, but sometimes we do see a nice moves on Fridays as well. So it depends on the market. Depends on the market, what the market is doing. So it very depends. So far this week's been pretty dull, I would say. It's been like all over the place, and yeah, not much excitement, so to speak, this week. So let's do, which one was there? British pounds, Japanese yen. So let's go to GBP and Gbpjpy. Also, I do have the two trades, and I'm starting to lose the faith on them. So one I have on US dollar against Japanese yen, and the other one is the euro against British pounds. So I'm starting to lose the faith of the US dollar Japanese yen, because the way the trade is looking like it's probably going to come down, and I'm going to get stopped out. But I do move my stops already to break even, so I'm not going to lose anything. So it should be fine, but still I've been sitting on that trade for more than a week now, but it does not really I'm starting to lose the faith on that one. So let's do British pounds, Japanese yen, and see what we have on here. It seems like for this week the British pound pairs looks like that they have a best sort of trading opportunities in them rather than any other currency pairs. So far, that's what I find. But because I'm already sitting on the British pound trade, I don't like to add on that one yet, because yeah, still I'm sitting on a reasonable size on that one, so I don't want to add anything on the British pound. So I'm kind of on a waiting game. So let's do British pound, Japanese yen. So again, the daily time frame, we see that as of the daily trend looking down on there. So we do have this trend line. Let's adjust the trend line. We can readjust. So we do have this daily trend line. So the price made this spike up. What looks like just a retracement so far, and now so it tested. So it made this trend line, because it was not a trend line until the price went up to this level. So you made this trend line, and now the price is coming down. Looks like we are sitting on a support level. This is a daily support, so price is coming down. Whether it's going to break this one or not, yeah, actually we wouldn't know until next week. So this is another thing. Maybe a better opportunity on the other pair. So let's go to short time frame. Maybe there's going to be some day trade opportunities, hopefully. So yeah, the price come down on this support. So it's sitting on a support level up here. Not really much. It does looking like the momentum is sort of picking up towards the downside on that one, but because we are sitting on that daily support level, and we are on Friday as well, that's another thing. So it's like we need to be a bit more very picky of where what we're going to take the trades or not. So unless we're taking a swing trades, then you can roll it all for the next 3. But if it's a day trade and if it's like the end of the day, probably not recommended to take the trade. So it's a picky day on Friday. So this one, so we have 4-hour support as well as the daily support is the same level. Maybe if the price breaks this zone, and then go another one. Let's see how far they are from each other. 130.80, and the other one is 130. Okay, so it could be a potential for the trading here. Let's go to 1 hourly time frame. I'm referring to a day trades in this case. 136. Now we got this one down at the 130.30. Okay, so let me see how far this can go. But because I do want to see on a 4-hour time frame the price close. Yeah, the one thing would be on this one, if I were to trade this one, that I do want to see this 4-hourly candle to close, and ideally the price will come down at around 130.65 zone, roughly speaking, around down to this level. So it's going to be around this level. So I don't want to see the price making its way down to this level and close nicely bearish as of the 4-hour time frame. Then I could look for the potential for the short side down to this 4-hourly low, which is at 130.35, roughly about 130.35. So we'll be looking about 30 or 35 pips gain, which is as of the British pound, Japanese yen, because the currency moves a lot, there's a good chance that it will make its way down to this low. But first, I want to see the 4-hourly close, which is not gonna happen for another good couple of hours. So that we are just like against the time right now, because we are on Friday, and the market is gonna be closing today at 9 p.m. So we are against the time. So. But again, I can't really mention the levels in here. It's a bit tricky. So first, this candle needs to close on a 4-hour time frame. Then the retracement to potentially. So if the price comes down, 60, retracement to 85. Could be. So. Okay, actually, I probably can mention the levels. Okay, I can mention the levels. So that's. It might be a bit inaccurate because it can change in the next 3 hours. But as of now, so we want to wait for the 4-hourly candle to come down and close about 170.65 or oh, no, sorry, not 170, 130.65 zone. So roughly about this level, as well as it's going to be the same level as this one. I do want to see a strong bearish close, then a retracement to. So if the price comes down at this level, let's call it 130.70, a retracement to be about 85. So we'll be looking at this level, so this high here, 80 and 85 or 80. 185, it's more like 85. 85, 95.05, so that's 20. Okay, this one is 25 pips stop loss. So 25 pips stop loss. The stop is going to be up here, and as of the target's going to be down at 130.35. So we're going to enter at 85 and 35. So that would be 50 pips. Okay, it's not really favorable for me, but as of the risk reward goes, we are looking for the 1 to 2, but we need to wait for this 4-hourly candle to close, and we are against the time. It's not it's not the best one, I would say. So just because we're against the time, and maybe the price will start chopping around at that time. But so far, the British pairs, they're moving most out of this week than the other currency pairs. So yeah, there could be a potential opportunity. I might just most likely need to readjust and maybe stop loss because I want to meet the risk reward requirement. But it does meet the 1 to 2 risk reward requirements, so it's a decent trade. Let's crap on trading view. Let me see. Chris is saying, yes, it's Friday, the morning, was out trading. But that, yes, he has. They talk a lot of crap on trading. People are all good guys that have gone. Oh yeah, I don't even look at the trading views. They post so much rubbish in there. I don't even look at them. It's just a lot of nonsense. So and it's too many people there as well, and a lot of amateurs. They just comment and have no clue how to trade as well. So I don't even look at them. Yeah, I've seen even the predictions on the what was that? It was a Bitcoin. I think it was a Bitcoin, if I'm not mistaken. That was good a few weeks ago. That they were predicting for the price to go up to 40,000 or 30,000 USD. Just something stupid. They do make the kind of predictions, but yeah, I don't even look at it. Just sometimes when you go to that on the charts, you see them GBPCHF. Okay, so GBPCHF potential type of sell, type sell. So, but this has to close the 4 hours. So we need to wait for the 4-hour candle to close. Not until then we can take the trade. So entry, this one works out as of the 1 to 2 risk rewards, and if your risk reward requires higher, then you might need to readjust or not take the trade. So on this one, the retracement was 130.85, 25 pips, stop was 130.85, stop was 25 pips, and targets. Oh, 130.35. 130.35. Okay, so this is the potential, but again, we need to wait for that 4-hourly candle to close. Okay, let's move on to the AUDJPY. Yeah, the dollar pairs, they are playing around. So on the daily time frame, so we're gonna start with the daily time frame. The price is pushing down as of the day goes. Yeah, looks like this we are kind of flattening out, so we can see that it's been going up nicely, high highs, and then now it's generally when the price does that kind of move, it goes nice and sharp, and then slowly the trend so the price starts to curve. Then that generally means that maybe the price wants to turn around, but of course we can't really say that until potentially the price breaks maybe down to this level. Then we can say that okay, the trend is definitely looking towards downside. But for now, I'm actually more looking for the day trades as of the short-term trading, because we are on Friday. We don't want to lead the trades unless we go on a swing trades. So it looks like the price is pushing that support level down to this way, and we've got another one down to this way. Okay, let's go to shorter time frame, see what we have. We might need to use the shorter time frame for our targets as well, if we can see anything up here. Okay, so we are coming to that support level. We can see that we do have this 4-hourly support. So it's a decent support level. It's gonna be the same up here. Okay, so it's going to be our next target, 64.90. That's pretty close. So yeah, price is coming down. So I'm looking for the potential for the targets on this one. So the first one could be down at this level at 64.90, but we're looking too close. It's only like 25 pips away, and I do want to see for this 4-hourly candle to close before I decided to take the trade. So if, let's say, the price pushes a little bit further, I do want to see a price coming down for another 10-15 pips and a very decent close. I do want to see a bearish close, then a retracement. So the price comes down at 65, let's say call it 6,500, then a retracement to 65.15. Then we're looking for the target at, which one was it, 64.90. So that gives us 25 pips. So we can only allow at a very maximum 10 pips. So if we get into 15, 25, no, we can't do that. No, we can do that because the risk reward is getting, we need at least 15 pips. So this one I see is if I would not take this one personally because the risk reward is, I'm not happy with the risk reward. So just under 1 to 2 risk reward. But if you're happy with that risk reward, then you can take the trade. So the levels for the potential for this one would be if the price pushes up down to around 6,500. Down to around this level, and I do want to see a bearish close, then a retracement to this highs in here. Then we do take the trade as of about 65.15 with around 15 pips stop loss, and the target's going to be down to this 4-hourly lows down here, which is roughly at 64.90. Again, this is not the exact level, so this is not the exact numbers, but just the approximate. Generally works out about the same. Might be a couple of pips between now and then. So around this level. So we're looking for the 25 pip gain with about 15 pips stop loss. So the reason why I said it, I will take it because of the risk reward. But if you're happy with the risk reward, then it's fine to take. Works out just under 1 to 2 risk rewards. Okay, I'm gonna write it down as well. So let's see, but we need to wait the 4-hourly candles. So and as I said, this is not so good. So I might think twice before taking trade. And keep in mind, if it's going to take too long to work out, let's say if it comes to the 1 or 2 p.m., probably don't worry about taking the trade, because if it's going to start flattening out and it starts going too flat, then it's unlikely the price is going to start move at the end of the day. Speaking of that, I think it was last Friday, which I made the same comment, and on that one it started to skyrocket on the Friday half of the other half of the day. So quite unpredictable. So AUDUSD type would be sell net. Type would sell. Let's see the entry. Entry was at 65.15. So 65.15. 65.15. Stop loss is at stop loss. We need minimum 15 pips, and target is at What's the target? 64.91. First one, 64. About 64.90. Yeah. 64.90. Okay. But I do want to say again, this is not the ideal setup, and because of the risk reward, I don't like it as well. So think if it looks favorable or not for you. Certainly, as of the risk reward, I would not take the trade unless something changes. So it's okay. It can be, but not so good. Mima, hello Mima, good morning, great team. I'm short again, British pounds, Swiss franc from the same spot you mentioned the last couple of days. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the British pounds, Swiss franc. I believe the Swiss franc, the pounds moving up. And let's go to GBP Swiss franc, GBPCHF. Let's go. Okay, so GBP Swiss franc. Let's go to shorter time frame. So you enter that. What area we entered last time? It was on, I believe it was about 118.60. I think, if I'm not mistaken. We entered, a few days ago. It was around this level, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 60s on 118.60. So you entered here for the short trade. Okay. I'm sure it's a British pound in a couple of days. Okay. Things. Let me see if there is a long potential on this one. On 17.60, 65. Okay, could be that. Yeah, the way it's looking now is the thing. The price can because we are sitting. The trend is looking down, and I do see that potential for the price coming down to this level. However, the price is playing out a lot. Probably gonna because it's a lot of orders in there, so the price is moving up. So they want the price wants to shake off their orders and get the stop losses out before it continues to either direction. I'm still hoping that the price will manage to come down at a very minimum to 117.60, about 117.65 zone. But we do. The other thing is, I don't think it will do it today. So that's another thing. So the price is sitting now at 118.30, and if we're going to take the target down to this level, that will be 117.65. Yeah, I don't think it will do it today. So that means you need to hold the position for the over the weekends. So I'm not sure that could be would be favorable to do. One 1790. Okay, 11790 looks more like that. Yeah, I can't really say because the prices right now, it can really do either go up or go down, depending. I know we do have a big trend as of the looking down, but as of the today, the price can even come up to this level and then start chopping around. And potentially, this will be, if you want to hold the position for the longer time, then that there could be as of the semi-swing, but it's not even a semi-swing because potential target is down to this level at 117.65. So it's a bit of a tricky situation. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. So I don't know if you want to hold it for potential is going to be over the weekend. That's what I see. But as I said, the price can come up and come up to retest this level. Maybe if the price continues to fall, maybe you want to take your trades, take your profits down to this level. That would be more sort of realistic, and so that will be at 117.90. But yeah, price looking bits. It wants to play, let's say that way. So it went come up to this level. Now you made this this low down here, and now it's coming down again. I don't know if it might continue towards upside, maybe test this one again, and I don't know what's going to do after that. But the way it's looking now, it can really go either one of two directions. So as of the day trades are looking. But normally when the price does that, price likes to come and test the low. So in this case, it's going to be down to this low. So maybe if the price makes its way down to this level, just take your profits off if the price does that. And if it continues, then if it continues up, then it's probably going to come up and test these highs and maybe even break it. But as of today, it can be unpredictable, and if you want to hold it longer, then you need to roll it over to the weekends. I personally would have taken profits down to this level, so that one looks like the price might come down to that level. So yeah, now it's a bit tricky. Yesterday when I was looking at this one, I was hoping that I even did call the trade as well, but the requirement was that the price has to come up in 3 candles, and I think just after I finished my live stream, the price skyrocketed. We've seen that this 1 hour day bullish candle without almost no tails in there, so it skyrocketed, and so it did not do what I said it did. So yeah, this one is a bit tricky now as of the day trades are concerned. Okay, Mukesh. Hey, Mukesh, how are you? I'm good. Morning, gorgeous for teaching assistant. No, don't act too early. Who's saying don't act too early? That's so nice of you giving signals here for free. Yeah, no problem, Mukesh. I get charged over weekends. Yeah, on the weekends if you roll it over, then yeah, it's overnight charge. I only leave the positions over the weekend if it's a swing trade. I will leave it because the swing trades are the big trades, and generally takes time. Like the one I took last week is still still looking the 2 trades. Yeah, the 2 trades I took it last week. I had to roll it over because the generally swing trade does takes a longer time to work out. I think my longest trade was more than 2 months. That was some time ago. I took it for I can't even remember what currency it was, but yeah, my longest trade, my longest hold trade was more than 2 months. I did 2 months in 1 week. So yeah, the commissions they do charge, of course, because they need to cover their costs as well. So just the price to pay. But certainly on the day trades, it's not really advisable to roll it over for the next day, and especially on the weekends. So if you see that the price is not doing what it wants, what you want it to do, and you see that the target is still far away, then it's the best choice to just to close the trade. Even if you're sitting in the negative, it's best to take that small loss. There's nothing wrong with taking a small loss as long as you manage that loss. So it has to be a managed loss and not just they want to just jump in out of excitement. Gold, please. Okay, so Mukesh is asking gold. Absolute price skyrocketed. Yeah, Amima said they absolutely price skyrocketed in 1 candle just after the stream. Yes. So that's why I said just before the stream it has to take 3 candles, but then it just like collide. of payout now, and it's just continued to go. And actually, I was switching to the long side, but because I have already a British pound trade, I was still thinking to switch it to a long side because that would hedge my original swing trade, but it did not retrace the level I wanted to, so I had to leave that alone. But yeah, that things happen. I mean, we can't control the markets, so. Gold. So Lucas is asking golds. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the golds and also crude oil, West Texas oil. Okay, so let's go to the golds. I don't think it's gonna be much change in the golds. Let's see, XAUUSD. Ooh. Yeah, prices made its way down yesterday. Okay, so okay, not quite broken the support level. So the price yesterday made its way down to this one and made a spike, but it still failed to break this level. So we can see they just retraced back up and closed above this support level. And since then, since today, it's moving up. So let's go to 4-hourly time frame. Let's see trend line. Let's see if I can put trend line in here. Okay, I can put trend line. Looks like the price might want to come down. But as of the day trades, I would not day trade this one for today. I like that the price gonna have some crazy moves that we're gonna get to the potential target. So I will not day trade this one today. Maybe if we look at scalp trades, then yes. But for the day trade wise, I would not day trade this one. As I said, I think it was yesterday as well that this one is more for a swing potential. But if it's like Monday, Tuesday, or the beginning of the week, then you can do a day trade on that one. But because it's Friday today, the market's going to be closed today in the evening. Unlikely this one's going to have some good moves, but certainly it's kind of slowly starting to shift towards downside as of the short time frames. Looking 4-hourly, and certainly we're going to have a look at the 1-hourly time frame. This one just looked like a retracement. Well, this candle is looking like a bit too strong. Let's go to 1-hourly time frame, see what we have on that one. Okay, so the price made its way up to this the 1-hourly high as well as this area here. So there's a lot of cluster of the price action going on. So yeah, the price made its way up. I would be looking to as of short it, but I will not do that today. I don't think that the price will, let's say if we short it in here where the price is sitting right now, so we'll be looking maybe 10 pips. $17.20. Then we would be looking. Okay, so I'm trying to anticipate the target at the moment. Down to so the price already tested that level, so we're going to position our further down to potentially we want 17.10, so that could be the potential target at 117.10, but as I said, it won't do it. Very unlikely the price will come down that level today. So, and also it doesn't really looking yet that I would want to trade this one. So because the candle on a 4-hour time frame came up nicely, and I would rather wait a bit more confirmation that the price will want to continue down before, because we see this strong moves up here. So yeah, I would rather wait for the price to make its way big down than a retracement. But that's going to take quite a bit of time, and because the first this is gold, so it doesn't move as much as the other currency does, and the second thing is because it's Friday as well, so it's quite unfavorable to the trade in terms of the day trades looking. So price needs to do, let's say, countdown, then a retracement, then that will be a potential for the for it to take the trade on the short side. But yeah, again, yeah, for now, this is gonna be more of a waiting. What is that? Okay. Yeah, this is still developing in this context, so it has to do a few moves, and it's probably gonna take a couple of hours before the price will get me interested. But yeah, I will trade this one, so I can't really say any levels at this point in here. Yeah, and the other one was oil, I think. Yeah, crude oil. Crude. Let me switch to CFDs. VTI. Let's see. Oh, Mukesh, one question. Mukesh. Yeah, do you day trade this the gold and the oil, or you looking for the potential for like the holding the position for the long term? Generally, this the gold and the oil, it's good to hold on to them for some time rather than just do day trades. So it's really interesting. Generally, these ones. The exception would be when that coronavirus spiraled. That was a very good move, so it could definitely the day trades would have been very good. So daily time frame price pushed. So now it's sitting at 31.59. Holding on, day trading the gold. Okay, so holding oil and day trading gold. Okay, I see. Support. Okay, let's go to the higher time frames. Let's see on the higher time frame. So weekly time frame, the price pushed. So this is a weekly time frame. That will be interesting how this week is gonna close. So price did manage to break this this level on the weekly time frame. It pushed fairly far away, and now looks like that we are putting this a sort of a inverted hammer with the long tail up here. So that would be a question if. Okay, let me see. All right, so price came up and tested this weekly high. So we have this high up here. It has failed to take out. Okay, no, it has failed to take out that high. Maybe. Daily time frame. The way it looks like right now, as of the weekly time frames looking, is of course the day is not closed yet. We still have entire day today, but the way it looks right now, that the price is leaving this indecision candle in here, unless the price will move strongly and closes somewhere down up here. So that will be different. So by putting the indecision candles, which tells me that maybe we'll want to have a bigger retracement down to this level. So we tested this this weekly high, and then now it's looking that the price is having a retracement, but on a weekly time frame, it's putting the indecision candle. There could be a potential that the price will come down to 29.20, which is also as well as the weekly low, as well as this weekly high. So that will be that will be acting as the support. So that's a decent support to aim for. But again, this one I would wait on a weekly time frame for the price to make its way down to that 29.20 roughly. So it's still a bit of let's go to daily time frame again. What is this 29.20 on daily time frame? Get a bit further down. Yeah, I would wait for the price to make its way down to that 29.20 zone on a weekly time frame, but it won't happen until the next week. So I do want to see the close of this candle first. Then the price makes its way down to this level, and it depends how it's gonna get there. Then we can sort of formulate the plan around it to trade towards a longer side. But for now, yeah, for now I will not trade this one yet. This one looks like a decent. Yeah, this is a decent support level, so I think the price might gravitate towards it. And it's actually not too far away, but I do want to see the close of this this candle. So I can't really mention levels on this one yet, because I do want to see the close of this weekly candle. Yeah. Okay, so next week. So me might saying hope you can point a good pair next week for a swing trade. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna do the weekly forex analysis on this weekend. So hopefully I'll find something that we can use it to trade. So yeah, it just because we can't control the market, so the market decides when it's gonna give us the opportunity. I got short risky trade on gold yesterday. Okay, so Chris is saying I got short risky trade on gold yesterday. Short risky trade yesterday. Let's see. Okay, no, let's see. Short trade. Yeah, it depends. So yeah, you might need to wait for the next week for that trade to work out. Depending where your target is, but for the way it's looking now, then it's most likely going to be, especially if your target is far away and down to the levels I mentioned before. If it's a bit far away, then it's most likely going to work out on the next week and unlikely for today, unless some kind of news happens and it will affect the pairs. Which country you in, Emily? Wait, no. Okay, so she answered. Have we been to Vietnam? No, I said drugs around Europe when I was younger. Okay. George talking the world, holding all and day trading. Okay, so so Chris is saying British GU. What's GU? GU is a bear. Maybe I'll wait for the New York to open. So that's okay. So Assad, hey George, can you analyze US or Canada, please? Yeah, Assad, I will have a look at the USDCAD. Oh damn, your feed has cut again. Not again. Yeah, I don't know why the feed is cutting out. It's annoying to see that the feed is. Yeah, sorry for that, please. I don't know what's wrong with the feed. It seems like the internet is working, and this is a very new, strong laptop, so I don't think it's gonna be on this one. Maybe the internet is glitching, but when I checked it, the upload speed is very good. So hopefully we'll sort it out soon. So Assad's asked me USD CAD. Okay, so let's have a look at the USD CAD. Let's see what we have. Oops, Forex. Let's see, USDCAD. Ooh, the price is coming. Okay, so it's reflecting the same. Yeah, this USD, so USDCAD, AUDJPY, I think Euro USD as well. They are in the range bound, and it doesn't seem like anytime soon that they're gonna break this the range. So it's just going up and down. It's getting to, yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to break this level. So we do have this trend line in here, and the price. I think the price will probably gonna break that level. And that potentially make its way up to this daily highs. But first, let's go have a look at the shorter time frame. Go to 4-hourly. Yeah, looking pretty decent on a 4-hourly time frame as of the momentum is picking towards upside. And now where the price came, okay, so it's coming up to this trend line and came up to this support. Yeah, so we're sitting at this support level. So the price came stopped at this support level. We do have this trend line as well in here. So maybe if price will have a retracement. Okay, I need to have a look. What would be the potential? 4050, that could be a good potential for the target. Okay, 4050, okay. Yeah, it looks like the momentum is picking towards upside, so that's pretty decent. The only thing I would wait for the 4-hourly candle to close. I like to think loud, so just bear with me a second, and then I will mention what I think properly. Let's go back to one. Oops, not too early. Okay, so what I see in here, I see a day trade potential on this one. The momentum is looking pretty strong towards upside. So I do see the potential for the price to make its way up to the 140.50 zone. We have a lot of price action going on, same here as well as on a 4-hourly time frame, looking more decent. I think on a 4-hourly is a bit further up, but we don't want to push it too much. So 140.50 could be a good target to aim for. However, I do want to still wait and see on a 4-hourly time frame for the price to close. So I do want to see the price closing, this 4-hour candle to close before I jump into the trades. The one thing I don't want to see is if the price pushes down and closes something like a doji candle, I don't want to see that. So that's why I want to wait for the 4-hourly candle to close. But we are risking that the price might just continue and not look back. But that's the risk we have to take. So the first thing is to wait for the candle to close and hopefully it doesn't push too far away. If it pushes another 10 pips, that will be fine, but if it goes something like 25 or 30 pips above, then obviously we're not gonna, so that would disqualify the trades, and 30 pips would be they will already hit the target. So hopefully it will stay at this range and it doesn't move much. Then if the candle closes, this 4-hour candle to close, if it closes nicely the bullish, Something like what we are seeing at the moment is a fairly decent candle, and after that we would be looking for the retracement. So let's say, for just to anticipate, let's say the price moved about up to 140.35, then we will be looking for the retracement down to around 140.15. 140.15, we can use these lows as our the entry. So about 140, call it 140.15 for simplicity. So 140.15, we can use this one as the entry, and our stop loss would be 15 pips. Yeah, 15 pips, and our target is at 140.50. So we're looking for 35 pip gain with about 15 pip stop loss. So I might give it a 10 pips or 12 pips in my case, but 15 pips is justifiable. We're looking for 35 pip gain, so that will be just over 1 to 2 risk rewards on that one. So it's fairly decent, but as I said, wait for the 4-hour candle to close. And if it closes something like the indecision candle, like a doji, or something like a long tail, if the price maybe pushes up and then comes down and closes something like this one, then that will be, the trade will be disqualified. So that means not taking the trade. So far it's looking decent. So I'm going to write the levels in here. So I'm going to USDCAD towards type BY. Type BY, entry was about 140.15, but only after the 4-hourly candle to close. 140.15 for candle to close, and the stop loss, we're looking at 15 pips. The target is at 140.50, I believe it was 140.50. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get Discord channel sorted. Yeah, Chris saying, hope you're going to get a Discord channel sorted. YouTube sucks. Okay, yeah, I'm working on a Discord. I just want to get everything on the up and running, because I don't want to neglect, because Discord's gonna be more sort of more responsibility in a way, because we'll be checking that one more frequently than YouTube, because on YouTube I do this 1.5 hours. And yeah, that's done. But Discord's gonna be more sort of a bit more responsibilities in a way. So I don't want to just like start it and kind of neglect it on it. So it's yeah, I don't want to do that. So that's why I want to make sure that I got everything up and running before I commit to that. But it definitely will be coming in the future. Saish, hey George, hello Saish. Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the Aussie Japanese yen. We have Aussie. So let's have a look at the AUDJPY. Looks similar to the USDCAD. No, it does not similar to USDCAD. Which one does look like? British pound Japan. Similar, it looks very similar to, I don't know which currency it was. It looks similar to some trading. Let's go back to trading. I think it was British pounds against Japanese yen. Looks pretty similar to that one, if my memory is right. So I've got the GBPCHF. Oh no, it's not that one. Where is it? No, it's not that one. Okay, I thought it was similar to this one, but anyway. Okay, so Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. So we do have the daily time frame. The trends, yeah, the momentum is nicely up, but we are having that retracement now. The prices came down. Okay, so price is testing this support level down to this this area in here. Actually, hold on, let me see. Okay, now swing, yes, swing doesn't look good. So there's the swing potential. Yeah, I was thinking, because on the daily time frame it looks pretty decent, but I was thinking that maybe there's a potential for a swing opportunity, but just by looking at the higher time frame, it's not. So okay, let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame. Okay, 4-hour time frame. So prices came to this support level. Yeah, price at support level is sitting at the support level. However, it does looking fairly strong on a daily time frame. No, 4-hour time frame. The momentum looks pretty strong on a 4-hour time frame. Okay, do have this level 69.85. Okay, so this hour is gonna be closed soon. Let's go on the time frame. So 69 and 90 says came to test that one, probably gonna continue to fall. $69.75. So there's a potential for the day trade as well towards short side for a small day trade. I do see on that 69.75 as of the target, but this, yeah, very similar to yeah, on this one's going to be the same requirement. It's pretty much like the currencies. The levels I mentioned on the other currencies is the I do want to see the 4-hourly candle to close. So in this case, it's going to be the same situation. I do want to see the price coming down as well, maybe pushing another 10-15 pips further down, and a nice bearish close. So yeah, I would want to see the same. This is very tight. So let's see if this price comes down at 85 retracement. $85 to $70. 75, so that's 20. Yeah, on this one, it doesn't work out. The risk reward doesn't work out on this one. So even if we get into it 70, 100, we need a very minimum 20 pips, and this works out going to be tight, and the target's going to be at 69.75 as 25 pips. Yeah, risk reward on this one doesn't work out. I see the potential on that one, but the risk reward does not work out. So we are the initial is for the 25 pip gain, but this one will require at the very minimum 20 pips stop loss. So it's not favorable to take the trade. It will be just about 1-to-1 risk rewards, and that is bad. So yeah, on this one, it's not. Yeah, for the risk rewards, it does not work out on that one. Yeah, so no levels on this one, because yeah, again, the risk reward is very important, and if it doesn't work out, then yeah, don't take the trade. Me saying, I think red on group on Discord will be good for nothing. Click entries, we can check that later. read only group on Discord will be good for nothing. The entries we can check. Okay. A read only group on Discord. Ah, right. Okay, so will be good for nothing. Yeah, Discord so far that will be more in the future. So if I want to start properly, and yeah, as I said, it is still a responsibility, even though I do all this, but still a responsibility. So I don't like to neglect it, and to make sure that you get a good value out of it. So when I start it, I want to be sure that I start it properly. So yeah. And what else we have left? Oh, yes, the Japanese yen. So let's jump in to USD and GBPY. USD GBPY. So daily time frame. Yeah, so I do have a long position on this one, and I did mention on the beginning of this live stream that I'm starting to lose the faith that the price will go higher. So the way it's starting to look like now, it's it's not very doesn't look favorable towards upside at this for this week, and also half of the last week. It was the way the market's looking as of this one. You can see it in here. The candles, they're looking very. Yeah, a lot of undecision candles. It's not really doing much. There's no momentum in a way in here. So these candles, they're not looking particularly favorable to trade. So even though we had this nice moves up here, so that was the reason why I took the trade in the first place. But then it went to this the ugly candle patterns in here. So maybe I don't know what the price is gonna do. So let's go have a look at the 4-hourly in this term. Even on the both sides, I would not really trade this one. Just starting to look like that maybe the price will continue to fall, but just the way the candles are working out, it doesn't looking very good. Maybe after the price breaking this low and showing some strength, then I'll be looking to for a short one. But for now, it doesn't really looking favorable to trade either direction, either long or short. So it does not really it does not show the hand like that wants to go up or down. Now it's looking like okay, it wants to go down. When the price came down, it took out this 4-hourly low in here. We can see that this one is marginally lower than this low in here, but I will not rush into to trade this one. Particularly, it's Saturday. Oh, Saturday. It's Friday today, so it might start chopping around and just close that way, and then you have to leave the position over the weekend, which is not that good. So I'm gonna at the end of the day, I might need to analyze and see if I'm gonna leave that swing trade which I've been on since last week, to leave that swing trade on or just to close the position. So that's the one thing I need to think about. But I'll give it a day today, see how it's going to work out before that. A few hours before this session is closed. So for now, I don't really see. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. See what we have on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look that I want to trade this one. Maybe after Maybe after price breaks this level, I mentioned it, but again, I do want to see that happening on a 4-hourly time frame, then a retracement to one of the highs, just depending how far it's going to go. If it even decides to go that far, then there could be a potential for the short trade as of the day trades. But for now, I don't really see either long or short opportunities on this one. It has to do quite a few things before it even gets me interested to trade. So far it's flat. So no trade on this one. Waiting game on that. Yeah, a lot of currencies in this week is on a waiting game. So it's not that. Let's say it's an amazing trading week for this week. So definitely work on that. Mima is saying thanks, team, for the great effort you put in to help traders. Thank you, Mima. Thank you. Just quiz. My feed has gone. I've got to go on a lockout job now. Native gas cut off. Deep joy. Good luck, everyone. Trades safe. Thank you, Chris. Good luck. I'll see you next week. Hopefully, see you next week, Chris. So I think I did analyze all my 3 pairs. Yeah, I did. Did I? Or no? Oh, the news. Thanks to my lovely assistant. Yeah, the news. We do have one news today. Yeah. So yeah, one of the significant news is European Central Bank monetary policy meetings today at 12:30 p.m. UK time. So that could create the volatility depending what's gonna be on the details covering what they're gonna say and all that. So that could create the volatility towards euro side. So keep that in mind before when you take the trade on 12:30, just before 12:30 on the euro side. So we still got a good couple of hours before that news is out. So, but there's not much. I don't see any much opportunities on there. Oh, speaking of that, let me just check the euro against. Completely forgot about that. Euro against Aussie. Just before I went to the live stream, the euro looked like that it was flying high. Okay, I think I was looking at the shorter time frames. Yeah, I believe I was looking at the shorter time frames. Okay, let's go to 4-hourly. Okay, so since then, yeah, it doesn't look. Yeah, just looking at the 4-hourly time frame, it does not look that good. 1-hourly time frame. So we have the 1-hourly time frame. $60%. No, this one doesn't look that. Yeah, this one doesn't look that good either. Yeah, just before I went to the live stream, was looking that okay, there could be some potential on the Euro Aussie, but the 4-hour candle did not really close as I wanted to, so left this long tail, so it didn't look that good. So yeah, leave it again. We've gone. So please, yeah, Emily and George hope to get this one sorted. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, we do have 20 minutes to before the live stream ends. So if you got any questions or any other currency you want me to analyze, just shoot them in the chat box. Yeah, I know that For the currency pairs, they do not look particularly good for this week. Definitely not really favorable. And please don't forget the likes. It really means a lot to me. So make sure to hit that like. It really supports. It really supports my channel to grow. So make sure to hit the like. Yeah. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. I do a daily uploads on my channel. So I do live forex analysis as well as the weekly forex analysis and a bunch of other videos on top of that. You can also request the videos as well. So if I think that it's very good for the topic, then I will be definitely making the videos on that topic. So far I do have yeah, so one video will be uploaded this weekend, which you have requested. So I'll be uploading that video on this weekend. And then there's going to be another one which Mima asked, I'm sure, about the fear of missing out. So I think that's a great topic as well. So I'll be uploading that next week. So yeah, don't be shy. Say hello if anyone is new in here. If you're new to this channel, or maybe just watching this chat box, we do still see you. How many people are watching? I do know that. So don't be shy. Just say hello. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I will give it about 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll give it 5 minutes. So if I don't see any questions, then I will be signing out. So discuss, yeah, cover the news as well as the other currencies as well. Break the news and find the last information for okay. Right. What else? How many currencies I covered so far? Quite a few actually. Yeah, I covered quite a few currencies, but yeah, they are for this week they're not very tradable, so to speak. It's funny that sometimes you get such a good week, then you see so many opportunities, and then you got the week that is just sitting flat, and the price is not really doing much. So it can depend so much. Especially we are approaching summertime, so the summer generally is kind of slow. Summer tends to be slow, especially when you go to mid-July and August time. That tends to be slower than normal. And then after about middle of the end of September, it's starting to pick up again. So generally, the summertime is looks like it's starting early for this season. So it's classic. Yes, 8 so far. Okay, give it 2 minutes. I like the live streams. They're pretty cool. So yeah, just like interaction with the live interaction is different than when you just like simply just commenting on that when people leave the comments. So yeah. Okay, so okay guys, so I don't see any more questions, so I will be signing. So we will be signing out. So yeah, we got 15 minutes, but not many questions or any currency analysis. So yeah, we'll be signing out, guys. And do you think one place an order should be? So we might do we think when we place an order should be wait. Order should wait. Should be always. Order should. should WAI is there mistakes on there. So you mean to place the order, just stay away from the screen to avoid formal reaction. So one thing I want to get this one. So when you are, is that the formal start kicks in when let's say you're waiting for the price to hit the certain entry level. Let's say you're looking for this the price to go to that certain entry level. Okay, walk away. So let me just ask this one. So when you're looking for the certain entry level, so you're sitting and waiting for the trade, so you're looking for the price to go to that certain level, and maybe that price is about, let's say, 5 pips away, so you're sitting and waiting. Is that when the formal is starting to trigger? Because if the price slowly starting to drift away from your entry points, then the formal is starting to kick in and you want to jump into the trade. Is that when that happens? Generally that was my case when that could be different from yours. I would say if you put the order, that's a good idea, but the price has to be close to that entry level. So that can be justified to take the order on that way. So if you're let's say looking for that, everything is already set up nicely, you just need to wait for that specific entry, then you can take the order to when the price gets up to that certain level to be triggered. But in the other case, then it's no, depending. The only thing is if it's already everything is set up with just the entry, then it's fine to do the order depending which way it's going. Then you can take the order. But if you're waiting for the price to do certain things before you take the trade, then it's a no on that one. So Mukesh is asking, British pounds, Japanese yen bounce back. Is it going to come down? Did I ask the British pounds against Japanese yen? I did analyze, right? Oh, right, yeah, first one. I'm not sure if I mentioned the truth on that one. Did I mention interest? Oh, yeah, I didn't mention just some entry, but I did say to 4 hourly to close. Let me go. Let me have a look at these some questions. GBPJPY. Okay, it's coming up pretty fast. Come down. Yeah, that's the reason why I said to wait for the 4 hourly candle to close. So for this one, yeah, we need to wait for this 4 hourly candle to close at least ideally down to this level. So I don't want to see this tailing here. So what we are seeing at the moment. So the price seems like it's pushing. Looks like it's having a reaction on this low down here. So maybe we'll make its way down and then close it nicely. But we do have to wait for this 4 hourly candle to close. Up until then, yeah, if the price closes like this one, then we don't take the trade. As simple as that. So we need to wait for this candle to close. It may come down. I don't know. So that's why I said it's like a fail safe barrier in a way. So that's why I put this I wanted to see that 4 hourly candle to close because it doesn't look in that maybe there's a good chance that the price will maybe continue towards upside and or stall at that level. So that's why I wanted to see this 4 hourly candle to close. So whether it's going to bounce it or not, yeah, I do not know. Just we need to wait and see, but certainly wait for the 4 hourly candle to close before you take the trade. So if it doesn't do that, then yeah, just leave the trade alone. Okay, So Mima, yes, sometimes it's early take profit, and sometimes when going against take crazy reversions against this setup. Okay, so generally, that I think that's triggered by the fear. So fear of missing out is one of them. But we think when you take the trade, do you get like the nervous to lose that the trade gonna lose? Do you feel like fear that I'm going to lose and I do not want to lose? Do you get that fear? Because generally that happens when you trying to not to lose, and then you try to poke sort of the trades, like getting to the early, and then especially if you when you in the trade already and the price starts moving aggressively, then you just close the trade early because you think that maybe the price will okay, yeah, so that's also the fear of missing out as well as the fear of losing. Okay, I see. The cure of fear of losing is, I find it to reduce the position size. That worked for me because you maybe the trade size is a bit larger. It's different for everyone. It's very different to everyone. For me, maybe I will be comfortable to risk, let's say, £100 per pip as an example, but for someone it could be like £1 per pip. So I don't like to look and early moving stop loss to a little profit. Okay. So moving stop loss is too early to the profit. Okay, that's also less than good. So we're gonna address that one as well. So moving stop loss is too early. Fear of missing out as well as the profit. Yeah, psychology. So good ideas to for the I'll be covering that one in details on the for the next week. I'm gonna make that video on the fear of missing out, as well as I will be covering for the different types of fear the traders get. So I think that's a brilliant. It's very good when trade is going in my direction. So you want to snatch that profits because you don't want to lose. And yeah, I see. Yeah, it's very common. It's very common for the traders to very common. I was doing the same as well. So maybe not as much as the fear of missing out, but certainly closing trades early, especially if the price moves pretty quick. I was like, close the trade because you don't want to give the money back to the market. It's very common. About another session when you have more time. Yeah, correct. I will be definitely doing more on that one, and I will make videos for the next week, and then I'll just cover all that fear aspects of the trading because that's a big one. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. And the Mukesh, everything which goes up comes down for sure. It does, but it can take a long time before it comes down. So it can take a long time, and the markets can be wrong more than the traders can be right. So, and that applies pretty much all the traders, including myself. So got some quick profit in gold, but it's very volatile now. I'm not going to enter again. Okay, gold, good old gold. So 6 minutes. Let's have a look at gold. Shoot. Should be higher. Yeah, looks like it's pushing higher. The gold looks like it's pushing higher. Maybe want to test that trend line again, and looks like that the price will want to take out this high, but it does look into the momentum looks strong towards upside. So yeah, short one. Yeah, this is like a waiting on this game, so waiting game, a long waiting game. Yeah, maybe we'll get some opportunities to trade today, but just sit and wait. Really, what do you think of gold? Any target or profit to enter? Yeah, I would not say any entrance in this case. If I would have taken the trade, as I said, it needs to do quite a few things for this one to play out in order for me to be interested in this one. So, for instance, I would say just by looking at this one, probably gonna take I don't know, 3 4 candles, about 3 4 candles, depending how the candle kind of construct. They might take 3 4 candles, the 1 hour candles, which means like 3 4 hours before it gets me interested. So, for instance, if it does something like this one, so even maybe 5 candles, then I will be looking to take the trade. But for now, it's yeah, I will not take any trades at the moment because we're sitting at the resistance level as well. And if the price breaks, then I will be looking for the long one. But it needs to work out. I do want to see the candles, how they forming before I before I even mention any levels to get in or the targets as well as the stop losses. So I can't really say right now because it's very still developing on this one, and I don't think it's going to do it today. So yeah, this is waiting game, as I said. Okay, guys, so I will be signing out. So it's nearly 9:30 in the UK. So we've been here about 1.5 hours. So yeah, I'll be signing out, guys. Again, please make sure to smash that like. It really means a lot to me, and it really helps my channel to grow. So I do appreciate your efforts and your support in here. So great weekend all. Thank you, Uma. Have a great weekend. And yeah, so we're going to be signing out, guys. And yeah, we're going to see you next week on Monday. So we're going to be here at 8 a.m. UK time. So we're going to be, hopefully, we're going to have better market conditions than we had this week. Yeah, hopefully. And thanks to my lovely assistant. She's been great, helping me out so much. So big thank you to her. And thank you guys for all your support. And I will see you guys not tomorrow, next week on Monday, 8 a.m. UK time. So have a great weekend and see you next week.